Alright, I figure I'll do a quick little response to that Casino Marcule guy commenting on a couple of Laura Layla's videos, one in particular anyway. Just ragging about like I'm somehow anti-free speech, that I'm some sort of villain of YouTube, some sort of horrible person, and it's just such bullshit. Alright, so first, again, I'll give you context here, how I've learned what free speech is. Alright, so I've done a town website for, I don't know, something like 10 years now. And for most of that time, I've allowed people to freely speak. And what has happened over the last 6 years, when I wasn't there to try to do something to fix it, when I just let people say their stuff, is the message board turned into nothing. Nobody read it anymore. No one cared anymore because 3 fucktards decided to talk about shit and cunts and all kinds of crap, alright? Just disgusting rhetoric all the time about every fucking subject. Nobody could post anything rational without these assholes just throwing crap on it, alright? And so it became useless. It had no purpose to any civilized human. And so there's just 3 assholes, that's what it was for the last year, just 3 assholes insulting each other. So what's the point? There's no free speech then, right? There's no free speech if some asshole can say anything. So the argument this jackass never deals with is the simple one. Somebody can make an accusation all the time. They can just say, you're a child molester. And then what? You're obliged to somehow prove you're not a child molester? You have to present a videotape of your entire life? Or you have to, what do you have to do now to undo the accusation? And that goes on all the fucking time on YouTube. So why should I accept that in my comments section from assholes? Why should I let them waste my time? And I've got the perfect illustration is with Joneser. I did communicate with him in the beginning. I did try to argue with him. And I spent one day of my life, I spent a whole fucking afternoon arguing with that asshole in a video. Alright? Because he had the facts wrong. Alright, and so I had to waste my time. He could make a 4-minute video, and now I had to waste my entire afternoon arguing with him. I demonstrated to him that he was wrong. He took his video down. He posted an apology video, and then he went right back to making false accusations the very next day. I mean, what the fuck is the point? So why should I associate with assholes who play the game that way? I mean, that's bullshit. It has nothing to do with free speech. Free speech is not making false accusations, unsubstantiated accusations, unwilling to stick to anything that has to do with a fact or the truth. So, I mean, if you're going to have free speech without respect for the truth, then your free speech doesn't mean anything. There has to be some kind of requirement that has some sort of purpose to it. If the speech only purpose is to waste somebody else's life, to waste their time, to distract them from their mission, what does that have to do with speech? That's just sabotage. That's just destructive. That's just fucking evil. So, I mean, it's just a bullshit argument. There's no fucking such thing as free speech. It doesn't fucking work, alright? It has to be responsible speech, alright? So go ahead and find the responsible speech I've attempted to censor. Find that and point to it, alright? Who have I not been willing to engage in a rational argument about something other than my personal life? Go ahead, find that video. Find the argument somebody made that I refused to engage in that argument. I did everything I possibly could to cover up their argument. I mean, it's just a bullshit accusation. I'm willing to get into free speech debate. Go ahead, you can call me an asshole. You can do a lot of things that doesn't matter. But you can't, stealing my video content is bullshit. Stealing my image even is bullshit if your only purpose is to malign me. Alright, if you're not making an argument against what I'm saying and all you're doing is maligning me, well, why should I have the obligation to have to reconstruct my reputation or my integrity because some asshole can shove dirty underwear in my face? What the fuck is that? Why is it my obligation to fix the mess they make? So fuck you. Fuck your bullshit accusations. You're the fucking menace around here. You're a trash talking jackass. I mean, every message board you talk on is just trash. You don't take any responsibility for the crap that comes out of your fucking typewriter. So when you accuse somebody of being a menace to free speech, back it up with something, fucker. Okay, go point to the responsible free speech, the reasonable free speech I have suppressed, you stupid shit. But fuck you. Fuck this whole fucking atmosphere where you morons can't figure out that there is no fucking such thing. When you obligate somebody else to engage with you, how are they free? That's not giving them freedom anymore. Should we let every company, like say if I have potato chips and I sell potato chips, should I have every other company advertise their potato chips in my commercial? I mean, what logic? There's no logic to this obligation you create for people. Why do I have an obligation to play the game their way? I have no interest in taking somebody else's content and making them babble by manipulating with the fucking video editor for 7.5 minutes. So why should I have to engage in it? Why should I tolerate from somebody else? That's why we have a thing called copyright. It's just this idea that, yeah, go ahead, do your own creative product, but don't steal somebody else's shit. I mean, it's such a bogus argument, you jackasses. You're not smart enough to understand the word freedom. You understand that really doesn't mean anything. It only has a context in a world that's dumb, that's stupid, that thinks when the balloon flies away, it goes away forever and it never lands anywhere. No, reality, okay? Reality's different than your stupid fantasies. And in reality, speech has to be responsible, to be respectable. Ugh, fucking jackasses.